Hey guys, Hagatha here, and today we're going to be using a really fun build on the Hag. Today's perk breakdown will be Franklin's Demise, one of Hag's best perks out there. What it does is that whenever she hits a survivor with a basic attack, the survivor drops her item, and over the course of 90 seconds, they begin to lose all their charges. It's really strong on her because flashlights kind of like disarm her traps. So a survivor who knows how to use a flashlight well will use it to their full advantage and basically cripple her. When I slap an item, any item, if the survivor gets greedy and I had put a trap over it, the survivor has to stand up and able to pick it up. So a survivor can crouch over it, but once they do the pickup action, they stand up and trigger my trap so I can teleport to them. Next, I have Force Penance and Knockout, two of my favorite perks on them. Going against a lot of Swifts, you'll see that survivors like to take protection hits a lot, especially when you're trying to hook them or hook their friends. So what this is that it puts them in the broken status after you hit them with a basic attack. And that basically means that they cannot heal themselves for 80 seconds. They cannot be healed for 80 seconds. Nothing will heal them. Not inner strength, not anything. So that's really strong against the boon meta going on right now. In my opinion, I prefer this more than Sloppy Butcher. Mostly because Sloppy Butcher does slow down healing, but with boon meta going on, it's not going to slow it down by much. At least this, even though it doesn't hit all the time, whenever you get a survivor with it, you know that they're going to be injured for 80 seconds, definitely. And as Hag, that can mean a lot because you'll be snowballing from survivor to survivor and they won't even know it. Knockout's another favorite perk. Once you down a survivor, no other survivor will be able to see them outside of a 16-meter range. So you can basically keep a survivor slugged if they're in a corner somewhere, and if they're not on comms, they're not going to be able to find that survivor for a while. They have to really look for them. On bigger maps, that's really good. Next, I'm going to be bringing in Hex Plaything. So every time I hook a survivor for the first time, Hex Plaything applies to them. Basically, it lets a hex totem and they are oblivious to me for as long as that hex totem is on. So this is a really interesting perk. It's a hex totem that doesn't apply right off the bat. It's applied after you hook them, and it basically gives survivors another objective to play against. So now they have to find their hex totem in order to get rid of that oblivious status, or else they'll just have to deal with it for the rest of the game and not be able to know where you are. Hag already baseline has a pretty small terror radius, smaller than average, so she can basically sneak around the map pretty easily, especially since she's kind of small and crotchety. So that's good, but having a 0 terror radius, even for 1 or 2 people, is big because you can basically place a trap right next to them, and if they're not paying attention, they will just not acknowledge or know where you are. I'm bringing in Rusty Shackles and a setting speed add-on. Rusty Shackles, super OP, doesn't give any indication that a survivor tripped your trap. So if you put in a muddy or a hard to see area and they just run, you can basically get a sneak attack on them. And then setting speed is just so I can set them faster or reset them faster. Alright guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, we're in the Rancid Abattoir. Alright, what I like to do is I like to place my traps in really grassy areas so they're not easily seen. It isn't always possible, but this map it is. Also, the Coldwind Farm maps are kind of hit or miss because of how open they are. There's not a whole lot of traffic space or heavy traffic space always for them to run to my traps, but it's fine. Alright, so they're on that gen and this one. Don't see any scratch marks, so I'll just slap this real quick. Keep setting up. I'm not ready to chase yet. Alright, so they finished that one. Oh, and someone's on my totem. Hey, Nancy. Don't touch that. It's gonna have your name on it later. Alright, so they're on that gen. And apparently that one. Right. I got a little bit of time to do a little chase. Let's see if we can bait her to drop Shack Pallet. Ooh. Okay, so she saw me place that there. I'm gonna get rid of this. Drop chase and see if I can go after her. Kind of going outside my web. Hello. So let me get back in my web. Dead hard. I think we can get her here. There you go. Alright, so let me reset some of these traps real quick. I can keep her slugged. They don't know where she is because of knockout. Someone's on this gen. I kind of want to keep them off of it. Oh, hello, Kate. Let me get a quick slap. Oh. Let me get that medkit, Kate. Boop. Alright, so that's off. She's scared and running, so I'm gonna go pick up. Get plaything started. I finished another one, but that is fine. Let me put a trap over this medkit because she wants to get greedy. I'm gonna head back to that gen over there. I think there's a little bit more progress on it, so I think she's still around here. And put a trap there just in case. Someone should be going for the save soon. Oh, I think it was a Kate. Let's see if I can just slap on her for all time. Oh, Force Penance value, baby. Now she will not be able to heal for 80 seconds. And I got her down. Awesome. Let me get plaything started on her. Boop. Alright, set trap right here. Alright, so Claudette got her totem pretty quickly, but she didn't mend. She decided to do that instead of mend, so. Hello. Alright. We got Fang's flashlight, so she can't use that against us. Let's chase her for a little minute, but I don't want to commit too much. And I see her. Still broken. Awesome. I'll break this. She's going back into our web. Hello. Come back, Nancy. I want a hug. There you go. And she's going to that one. Awesome. Nice. Let me go ahead and pick her up. The other one's slugged and they cannot find her because of knockout. And Claudette did not mend. Now, Force Penance stops me from healing, but I don't think it stops me from mending. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Alright, last survivor. I don't have any traps on this side, so I'll set one real quick right here. Oop. Well, there we go. GG, guys. The power of Rusty Shackles. Get you hooked up. Oop. Oop. Last one. Awesome. Ooh, and I got a hatch right there. Alright, well, that's a GG. This was a really fun build, guys. Thanks you for watching. I'm really congested still from having a cold, but I'll see you guys next time.